Hello everybody, Pinchio8 here. So all I want to do is talk about how great of a year 2016 was, and in probably nearly just about 2.5 hours, probably about 2 hours, we'll be heading into the year 2017. So time for me to officially, for the first time here on my YouTube channel, do my very first year-end review. So all I can say is 2016 was a very, very excellent year for me. I officially became a volunteer for the St. Mary's Railroad Museum. Well, actually I started becoming that newest member like sometime in the fall and winter of last year, but I think this year me really being able to be a member of the St. Mary's Railroad Museum and Model Train Club was wonderful cuz I get to run the trains at the Railroad Museum. I even get to car host on the real train, and as a car host the good thing is I get to ride for free. So yeah, I really enjoy my moments at the St. Mary's Railroad Museum. It's been going on wonderfully, and I got to, for the very first time, get my hands on the throttle of a steam engine. If you saw that video recorded by a friend of mine at the St. Mary's Railroad Museum on YouTube, because yeah, that was me driving the special steam engine known as the Lehigh Valley Coal number 126, named Sadie, one of 4 steam engines owned and operated by the 2 guys, John and Barney Grambling. So yeah, I got to run a steam engine for the first time. I got to help the museum expand a little bit. We got to put up a beautiful N-scale layout. Plus, I got to collect a few trains throughout this year. I got the Bachmann 4501, and I got some nice train sets, like the Trailblazer, the Yard Boss, the Christmas Express. And then for my birthday, I got the Seaboard 106, as well as the 2 N-Scale 284 Berkshires, Nickel Plate 765, and Pear Marquette 1225. And I do look forward to trying to collect as much trains as possible. And also, I thought for 2016, it was an epic year for Monster Jam and everything, because we got to have 2 AMSOIL series taking place on the East and the West. Because I remember when that stuff happened in 2015, it started off as more Monster Jam. But I think this year's upcoming season for Monster Jam is going to be freaking epic, because we're going to have 2 Fox Sports 1 series. We're going to have 3 AMSOIL series known as the Triple Threat series. Plus, we're going to have 2 stadium tours and 3 arena tours. It's going to be an epic race to try to get a spot in the World Finals and everything. Still expanded to 32 trucks. I remember we started 32 trucks in 2014, and that tradition really carried on. But I had to say, the 2015 World Finals really sucked. But this year's was a whole lot better because we got to see outstanding new trucks. And, well, can't describe how else it was, but it was also amazing that Gravedigger got to win champions in racing and freestyle. Racing won by Morgan Kane and freestyle by Adam Anderson. So, as of this year, this makes Gravedigger a 6-time World Finals champion. I hope he can keep it up before the original driver, Dennis Anderson, retires. And I know he was expected to retire this year, but maybe he signed a contract that would give him either 2 or 1 more years to go with Gravedigger. And some may think, as of now, I think for now we can say that for the time being that I think Gravedigger does have enough World Finals champions, but it's going to take a while before Gravedigger's champion counts up to Max D's champion and everything. And plus, with Hot Wheels and Monster Jam, we got some outstanding new looks on trucks, as well as, outstanding new trucks. We've been asking for Titan. We got Titan. We've got a new tooled Crustacean. We got Soldier Fortune and Soldier Fortune Black Ops. We got Pirate's Curse. It was an epic year with Hot Wheels and Mattel. Their trucks were looking realistic and everything. And I believe that tradition is going to be going on all throughout next year. And plus, all the trucks are going to have BKT tires on them. It'll be epic collecting Hot Wheels Monster Jam this upcoming 2017. Plus, I look forward to collecting a few more trains as well, too, because not so long ago I placed an order on Lionel's HO Polar Express, which I cannot wait to run, and I know I still do have my O-Gauge Polar Express by Lionel, but once I take down my Christmas decorations, I think I'm going to put that up to sell on eBay, because I think that's going to be an antique that everyone wants. Because as of now, Lionel Trains has gotten a little bit different, where they no longer have a transformer power pack from the electricity. Everything is now controlled on a Lion Chief remote, so I think Lionel is getting a lot better with their O-Gauge sets and everything. And they're very popular with the Polar Express and everything, where you can hear some authentic voices from Tom Hanks voicing the conductor and everything. I think they've been doing really great with the Polar Express, so I also do hope to get an entire Polar Express collection. And I also hope to collect a few other trains, like if you hear a Steam into History in New Freedom, Pennsylvania, well, they have a whole train set that Bachmann came out with, including their steam locomotive number 17 named York, and 3 old-time passenger cars. And probably by summer, I also hope to get Athern's N-scale releases of the Challenger and the Big Boy, because we're still following the process of the restoration of Union Pacific's Big Boy number 4014, and as of now, Athern's been working really hard on the re-release of these Big Boys and Challengers. Of course, for Big Boy 4014, when the time comes, you can get him with 2 variations, either with the coal tender or the oil tender, because plans for the restoration of the Big Boy, as we all know, plans have it that they want to convert him to becoming an oil-fired steam engine like the Challenger. Even though Challenger 3985 was originally built to run on coal, she's been an oil-fired engine ever since, just like the Union Pacific 844. And plus, what made it wonderful was that, for the first time since 2013, UP844 got to hit the rails 2 times, once doing the post-Cheyenne Frontier Days train from Denver to Cheyenne, and she also got to make a long trek over to Memphis, Tennessee to open an amazing pedestrian bridge that crosses the Tennessee and Arkansas border. That was really epic that the 844 made 2 amazing mainline trips. And plus the Norfolk and Western got to tour both the Carolinas and the Virginia, and I think that might happen again very soon. The only excursion that they're missing is the one that goes from Manassas to Front Royal, and I'm really hoping someday the 611 would do an excursion from here in Jacksonville to Valdosta, Georgia, because I've seen it everywhere on YouTube that happened back in 1988. I really hope that does happen soon, because I remember it's ever been since 2015 that the 611 has finally been back under steam for the very 3rd time in her career, and I hope it goes on forever. And I hope we get a lot of amazing mainline steam excursions this upcoming year as I keep up the train collecting, and I also hope to make as many trips to Disney World as I can, and unfortunately I won't be there either January or February because the Railroad in the Magic Kingdom is taking a long hiatus from January 9th until like March 3rd, and usually I'm starting to go to Disney World at those times, but I guess I'll have to start a hiatus and make it a little bit different, in other words. So I might start vacationing to Disney World like in March or April. And I also hope to take a cruise on the Disney Dream especially. And once I'm finished cruising, I'll probably start to getting the more expensive trains I want. Like Bachmann and G-Scale came out with Ward Kimball's Emma Nevada 260 with matching passenger cars. And plus, Athern has their N-scale re-releases of the Challenger and Big Boy. They're going to be an awesome collection to my Union Pacific fleet. And plus, Kato's re-releasing the GS4 number 4449. So, I think I'm going to have an excellent year collecting trains and everything. So, all I can say is, 2016 was a wonderful year between me and the St. Mary's Railroad, and enjoying Monster Jam World Finals, having Gravedigger win it 2 times in racing and freestyle with Morgan Kane and Adam Anderson. And plus, I got to run a real steam engine under Barney Grambling's supervision. and I sure hope to do that again this February. So all I can say is 2016 was pretty epic. The only negative I had about 2016 was that the summer of 2016 was really, really hot. I had no time to be with my friends at the St. Mary's Railroad Museum, but hopefully that does happen soon. And I'm plus sad to announce that we are running low on volunteers at our Railroad Museum. So all I can say in message really quickly, if you're interested in joining us, whether you're a Jacksonville or any Georgia resident, please do so because we really, really need your help. And if you have any questions to ask that is railroad related, you go ahead and ask me because, believe me, I'm 100% a railroad expert. So I hope to keep it up throughout any year and everything like that. So all I can say is thank you, 2016, for bringing me a great year of collecting trains, spending time with my friends at the St. Mary's Railroad, a wonderful year with Monster Jam, and all kinds of things. And plus, thank you, Disney, for releasing the amazing movies of Finding Dory and Zootopia. They were really epic and everything. So, thank you very much for watching. So, all I can say is have a happy new year, goodbye 2016, and hello 2017. See you by then.